what information can you give out to the public? I'm working on a news story.
Below they have a convicted felon in one of these positions.
We don't have the authority to question him.
You know, this guy pled guilty to breaking into women's homes specifically and stealing their underwear.
Tenemos que cambiar la manera que pensamos y no necesariamente con un título o porque alguien tenga un record lo hace menos persona.
And I believe is in violation of Election Code 141, convicted felon being in public office.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja, and today's investigation was brought to my attention by my good friend Corners News, who's been working on this situation for years, because it turns out that the city of Rio Bravo appears to be in violation of the Open Meetings Act, the Texas Public Information Act, and last but not least, Section 141.001A4 of the Election Code, which clearly states that felons are not eligible as a candidate for public office. But after a little investigation, we come to find that they do have a felon that's a city council member. Let's start with the public records requests that have been put in by Corners News, unresponded to, and go all the way down the line to expose this felon who's getting paid and handling we the people's money.
I'm here to send this public information request to the city of Rio Bravo, November 1st. I'm requesting the following information: screenshot of bank transactions and receipts for cash transactions under Mayor Gilbert Aguilar's term. Number 2, names and salaries of all city employees and contractors. Number 3, oath of office for all elected officials. 4, city's budget for the following years: 2020, 2021, 2022. 5 is how much revenue is generated a year from trash collection. Okay, so let's go inside.
Hello. To file a public information request. ¿Es aquí? Sí. Okay. Si me puedes dar una signed copy que lo recibiste. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Today's November the 18th. I'm here, City of Rio Bravo, City Hall. I'm here to inquire about the public information request I submitted on the 1st. I'm also here to file another public information request. This is a public information request. Today the 18th, 4 p.m.
Hello, Webb. Venía a preguntar a ver si ya tenían algo del request. ¿No le han dicho nada? ¿Y ayer con quién habló? ¿Con el secretary o...?
Message mayor.
No, pero ayer que viene, ¿con quién, a quién le preguntaron?
Le preguntaron a Gaby, a Gabriela, a las, pues viene siendo office manager.
Office manager, Gabriela.
Yeah.
Ok. Está bueno, pues vengo a traer otro nada más. Si me puedes dar un stamp copy, please. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, ¿cómo está? Vamos a crear un public information request.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's in charge de esto?
But I'm gonna turn it into Amanda, probably.
Amanda. ¿Me puedes dar una stamp y signed copy, please? No, pues aquí vengo ya. Espérame. Thank you, man.
Alright, so at this point, there's been at least 4 public records requests that have been turned in, and Texas state law says that they have to respond within 10 days, which they haven't. And so because of their non-compliance, the next step was to go to the county, who did comply, so let's keep moving.
Sí quiero decir algo, and maybe it's not having to do a lot with this, but I want to say it before I leave this meeting. I'm gonna say it openly. Es bien difícil encontrar a alguien que quiera venir a hacer para esta ciudad. Y les voy a explicar por qué. Porque la mayoría de las personas a las que quieren venir y si tienen el corazón de querer hacer algo, no lo van a querer hacer. Porque saben que, ok, quiero venir a hacer algo para Río Bravo y no lo van a hacer. Porque hay personas que vienen y hacen daño. Entonces no van a querer hacerlo, ¿ok? O tienen la opinión de que uno está haciendo las cosas mal. Pero si se sentaran de este lado de la mesa y vieron lo difícil que es hacerlo. Es yo soy muy amiga de mi cigarro. Y ella me dijo a mí, ella es la esposa de un doctor. Me dice, yo para mí iba y decía esto en las juntas. Ahora ella está a este lado de la mesa y dice, Dios mío, es una responsabilidad muy grande tenerla. Si nosotros hemos podido hacer o tenemos las puertas abiertas y hemos hecho lo que hemos hecho, no es porque estamos haciendo las cosas mal. Y que usted tenga la opinión que nosotros estamos haciendo mal, se la respeta. Pero es bien difícil porque dicen, no, hombre, ¿a qué corro van a agarrar con uno? A veces las personas que tienen un doctorado aquí abajo hacen nada por nosotros. Y tenemos personas con un récord que vienen y hacen más. Porque el título que se carga aquí no te sirve para nada si no tienes corazón. And shame on you if you want to come and sit in this table and tell us o decirnos a nosotros que estamos haciendo las cosas mal cuando yo jamás perjudicaría mi apellido o a mis hijos. Porque estoy aquí por las razones correctas y por eso hemos podido crecer y hacer tanto. Porque yo sé que si ganamos con tantos números no fue porque yo soy Amanda Vélez Gilberto. Es porque se ha visto el cambio que nosotros hemos hecho y el empeño que le hemos puesto. Y si en una ciudad tengo a 10 personas que no me apoyan y barren conmigo hasta con mis hijos, y la verdad la gente está contenta, yo estoy feliz. Si los demás que están aquí no están en contra mía, yo estoy aquí para servir estamos aquí para servir al que quiere que le sirva. Y el que piensa que no estoy haciendo mi trabajo, que venga y se siente aquí y lo haga. Para que ellos, quiero ver si ellos también pueden con eso de que nos atacan y nos hacen tanto daño. ¿Por qué no te vienes y te sientas y me dices, Amanda, ¿sabes qué? Enséñame esto, porque yo necesito que me enseñen números. Yo estoy aquí todos los días. Con mucho gusto se los enseño. No es necesario andar aquí y allá perjudicando a las personas. ¿Con qué ética te sientes tú de querer venir a sentarte aquí si la ética la tienes que cargar aquí y el profesionalismo y el respeto que nos tenemos hacia la gente? Por eso es que no tenemos gente que quiera venir a correr. Y qué bonito sería que tuviéramos tanta gente con educación y que diga, yo quiero venir a ayudar a mi ciudad y que tenga el corazón, pero no lo hace. Porque cuando tocamos puertas y les dijimos, se va a abrir un vacante de X cosas, no, hombre, no. Muchas gracias. Tenemos que cambiar la manera que pensamos. Y no necesariamente con un título o porque alguien tenga un récord lo hace menos persona. Ocupamos tener un poquito de corazón y inteligencia y no necesariamente educativa, pero tener el corazón de venir a hacer algo para la ciudad como lo hemos hecho. Y a mí me llena de orgullo porque yo sé que hemos hecho mucho. Y si vienen y tenemos apoyo de personajes que vienen fuera o electos oficios, no vienen a ayudarnos porque nada, sino porque saben que estamos haciendo. Y yo nomás quiero dejar en claro en esta junta de que estamos así aquí haciendo las cosas bien y si se nos han abierto las puertas no ha sido porque estamos sentados no haciendo nada. El equipo de nosotros, que es lo mejor que yo tengo en Río Bravo y la mesa que está aquí sentada, hemos trabajado bastante y lo vamos a seguir haciendo con o sin el apoyo de las personas que tienen la opinión de que no lo estamos haciendo bien. ¿Ok? Y yo nomás quiero dejar en claro eso porque hay cosas que no se me parecen justas. Y si estoy aquí, es porque estoy aquí para voice, no nada más la opinión de mi gente, pero la mía también. ¿Saben por qué? Porque yo también soy ser humano, también tengo familia. Y también, ¿cómo queremos magnificar cositas que en su mente ustedes piensan que están mal? ¿Por qué no magnificamos cuando nos hacen daño? Why don't we stand up and say, hey, you know what? A tal persona le hicieron esto, al mayor se metieron a robar, le hicieron eso, no, eso nomás miramos en Facebook, mira, no hicimos nada. Ahí es donde debemos de hablar y decir, hey, ¿sabes por eso no quiere ni la gente sentarse aquí? Por las personas que tienen el corazón cuestionable. Ok, yo voy a seguir haciendo por mi ciudad, en lo personal, yo sé que me también. Y estaré aquí para la gente que quiera que la sirva y la que no también tampoco quiere que la sirva, como quiera la voy a seguir.
Okay, so essentially for those that were just listening and not reading the screen, this at the time council member who's now temp mayor is pretty much saying that smart people don't help them and that as long as you have heart, you're a good employee. Essentially defending the fact that they have someone on the council that's a felon, and went on to say how hard they work and how much they care about everybody, but it seems that everybody in the city is pretty upset. And as a lady, I would feel that she would be embarrassed to stand for a man that's already been busted, convicted, and admitted that he was breaking into homes, stealing women's undergarments. Let's keep moving.
We have one for parking.
What information can you give out to the public? I'm working on a news story, and I wanted to know like what information can you give out as far as any what's the position at the office?
It's for mayor.
For mayor?
Yes.
That's only one candidate?
Yeah. It's a special election. It's for mayor. The position got vacant, I believe. And there's only one candidate ready.
Okay. What's the name of the candidate?
Huh?
What's the name of the candidate?
I'm not sure what's the name of the candidate.
Whatever the mayor is, the acting mayor, female.
For
Amanda?
Amanda.
Amanda. Okay. Is there any paperwork you can give out like, for public?
We don't have ballots or nothing.
No tenemos sample ballots.
That won't be till May. But,
May?
We're waiting on an order. We're waiting on an official order from the Rio
Official order. Okay.
Yeah. For the minutes of the city council where they ordered the election.
Okay.
And the candidates.
¿De cuándo fue? Porque yo pedí los menos.
We asked them for this election. So.
Okay.
So we don't have.
Se habló de
We don't have them either. We're saying give us.
Yeah, yo
where you all ordered the authority.
Okay. All right. No, I'm sorry.
I know it's frustrating that it's just shady.
Shady? Yeah. Of course.
We don't have the authority to question them.
If they don't, so what would happen if they don't provide anything?
They gotta sign a contract saying that they did authorize it. Because really, with us, they just contract with us.
Right. Yeah.
No, and we run their elections. So, but we're working on a contract to give it to them, and the contract I'm gonna do is you all are authorized. This is going, and this is what's gonna cost you. We're gonna run it for you. We'll give you numbers, and that's it.
But you need the minutes to.
I'd rather have the minutes to confirm.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh well. Okay. I'm doing some investigating.
Yeah, I don't understand. They had an election. Y luego me dicen que que resigned. Ahora me sacaron.
No, he never took an oath. He never.
How can you resign if you never took the oath?
So they said he resigned?
That's because they did that first. He resigned, and that's why we're having this election. So I don't know. And
he never took office.
And how did they ever open it and close it? I don't know. Did the people know that you could sign up and run? I don't know. I just take it on face value.
So
se me hace raro que nobody signed up to
it. Yeah, it's a city council member. So if she's running for mayor, that automatically opens the other one, right?
Yeah. So they're probably having another election in May. I mean November.
Why?
To fill up the council seat position. But did the people know that? Have I said already that nobody signed up to run against?
They didn't post it anything.
Had somebody that needs to file a lawsuit to see proof, show to me that you posted it on work.
Y luego de...
A mí me preguntó Mindy Castro, le digo, Mindy, that's not my job. My job is just, they contract with me, they hire me to run their election. They can run their own election, they don't have to go through my office.
Right.
I just run the election, I don't do none of that. I keep city council because I see them. I have friends of mine that are city council members.
Right.
Y me platican. It's kind of very secret. I don't know if they do it or not. Pero sí se me hace raro that nobody signed up to run against her. Si nadie la quiere. Or half of the people don't like her.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, she claims that nobody likes her.
So how come nobody ran against her? I don't get that. Unless they didn't post it.
You know, they have a convicted felon in one of these positions. I mean I know that has nothing to do with you, pero...
No, I feel bad for the people of Rio Bravo. Because como esta elección nos va a costar como 28,000.
28,000.
Yeah. And I feel bad because ese dinero could be better used there in the community. Not so much over here. And I just charge them with the cost. I don't make profit, I just charge them the cost.
Okay, yeah.
No. But it's just, it is a lot of money. Que se puede usar mejor en la comunidad que en las elecciones.
Exacto, I mean, it's 28,000, no cualquiera lo gana en Rio Bravo. Y no más para gastarlo así nomás. That's shady. Oh, no, well, thank you. What's your name?
José Luis Castillo.
Castillo. You're the person in charge of
Yes,
the
I'm the
election.
Any questions? Give us a holler.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Alright, so what you just heard is that they're not even running their own election. They're contracting people to run these elections, wasting money, and for some reason not letting people know that said election is even happening, but still somehow being voted and ending up in a government position, which hence why they probably ended up with a felon on the city council. And before we get into this phone call that was made today by Cody Highroller, let's take a look at this man's history and a couple of pictures. Alright, so as you can see, ever since 2013, this man has been in nothing but trouble, with possession charges, multiple burglaries, accidents involving damage to vehicles, assault with bodily injury, and just last year, criminal mischief. And if you go onto these court documents, you can see that one of these charges was the theft of assorted undergarments, owned by Wilma. And right here you can see that he clearly pled guilty to the second-degree felony. But what's even more disturbing is that at the time of his hiring, it was his cousin that was the mayor, whom accepted his application and gave him the job. But not just the mayor, a sheriff's deputy. And what really bothers me is that the sheriff's deputy is now working at the United Independent School District, and is this truly the kind of person that you want to be around your children? Another fun fact is that they hired this judge, and they don't even have a courthouse. And for what reason would they do that? Let me know what you think about this city council member, who clearly has a criminal record. Don't forget that we all have the right to redress, and if you choose to do so, please do so peacefully and with respect, and stay tuned for the updates.
Agent.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I just moved down here from Kentucky, and
Okay.
I was just calling to ask to see when your city council meeting is.
The home time?
I said I just moved down here from Kentucky, and I was wanting to know whenever the next city council member is. I was wanting to go up there and thank the city council for how good they're doing here.
Okay. Would you like to speak to someone?
Yes, ma'am, if that's all right.
Okay, hold on. Please hold while I try to connect you. Good afternoon, Rio City Hall.
Yes, ma'am. I just moved down here from Kentucky, and I was wanting to know when the city council meeting was. I was wanting to come up there and thank the council members for the great job they're doing.
Oh, our next meeting is on March 13th. Yes, March 13th at 6.
March 13th at 6 p.m. And where's the city hall at where they're having the meeting?
1701 Centennial Lane.
Okay, and is that in Laredo?
In Rio Bravo.
Rio Bravo, okay. Yes. I was kind of curious though, ma'am. You guys have a council member by the name of Marcos Antonio Aguilar.
Yes.
And he's been convicted of several felonies, and I believe is in violation of Election Code 141, convicted felon being in public office.
Okay.
So my question is to you is, how was this guy on the city council board illegally?
I don't know about that. He was actually elected before I started working here, so I wouldn't really know how.
He was elected in 2022, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. How was he elected with a felony on his record, ma'am? That's in violation of Election Code 141.
I wouldn't know. I'm so sorry about that. I wouldn't know.
Are you aware of his
exactly
2023 arrest too, where he was arrested for theft?
No, I wasn't aware of that, sir.
Is there any way I could speak to somebody that could possibly do something about this? We have evidence this guy is breaking the law, and there might be other people breaking the law as well, working around this guy.
I can get your information and let the mayor
no,
know
ma'am,
about
I don't want to have my house burglarized.
No.
This
no,
guy has a history of burglarizing houses, ma'am. Does that not concern you?
No.
Would you want somebody knowing your information that burglarizes homes?
No, I wouldn't get your address. I would just get your name and your phone number, and somebody.
Well, with the internet these days, ma'am, it don't take much to find out where somebody's saying. You know, this guy pled guilty to breaking into women's homes specifically and stealing their underwear.
Okay. No,
do you think that's normal, or is that something normal for council members to be doing up there? Or?
I am not sure about that, sir.
You're not sure if that's normal or not, ma'am?
Well, I know it's not normal, but I mean, I was not aware of that. Like I said,
do you feel confident?
Working here?
Do you feel confident having somebody representing you as a citizen of Rio Bravo working there? If you're not a citizen there, you work there. Who breaks into women's homes specifically and steals their underwear? How do you feel about that? Are you okay with that?
No, actually no, but
you're not okay with that?
I wouldn't know what to tell you, sir. I apologize.
Is there any way I could?
Like I said, I'm sorry.
Do you have a police chief or something there I could speak with about this?
No, sir, we don't. We do not have a police department.
You don't have a police department in Rio Bravo?
No, sir.
Okay, you have a sheriff's department then. All right. And who's the sheriff, ma'am?
Department for Webb County.
And who's the sheriff in your town?
Martin Cuev.
Say that one more time.
He's the Webb County Sheriff.
Webb County Sheriff?
Yes.
Do you think if I brought this evidence to him, you think he'd have something done about this?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. You got a convicted felon as a city council member outside of the law, ma'am. You don't think the sheriff would do anything about that?
Well, I hope so. I don't know.
You hope so?
I don't know what to tell you, sir. Yeah.
Okay, well, can you tell me his name and phone number one more time?
Who?
The sheriff, so I can get in contact with him with this.
Yeah, his name is Martin Cuev.
Monty Quez? Martin, yeah. So Martin, what's his last name, ma'am? Quez? Okay, and how do you spell that?
Cuellar.
Cuellar. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and what is their phone number?
You can contact their office at
523?
Yes.
523. What was the last ones? Last seven?
4408.
That's the last four? Okay, what's the middle three?
523-4408.
523-4408. What's the area code?
956. The
956.
same one as we have.
Okay. All right, I appreciate you for your time, ma'am. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too.